Darkness folded about the stairs. They brought it with them, from the lightless place between here and somewhere else. And within its protective veil, the intruder obeyed her request, and came down to her, on all fours, face upturned. Before it covered the short distance between them, the woman shoved the cold barrel of the handgun inside her own mouth. When it felt like it was somewhere behind her eyes, she squeezed the trigger. Hello everybody, it's Josie here. Welcome back to another video, and today I am reviewing a book that I absolutely loved. That's why I'm reviewing it. The book I'm talking about here is Adam Nevill's Last Days. So I'm a massive Adam Nevill fan. I only read my first Adam Nevill book this year, but already I'm very much hooked. And this is my latest, the third novel that I've read, and I love this. So, what is this about? The Last Days is a cult. And it is a cult that in 1975 there was a massacre in the desert in Arizona where the cult leader and most of the followers killed themselves and were killed. So, move to present day. In London, we have a filmmaker called Kyle Freeman, I believe, yes. And Kyle makes kind of indie documentary type of films. But he's also in a bit of monetary trouble because, let's be honest, those kind of films, while really valid for cultural reference and really cool, not really the most profitable. And then he gets a phone call from a very rich man saying that he wants Kyle to make a film for his production company. And it's all very rush, everything's set, Kyle's got to come, bring his cameraman and his editor, and the schedule's already done, here are all the people you need to interview, you need to make this film. And it turns out that it is a film about the Last Days cult. Now, it's called The Temple of the Last Days, the full name of the cult. And that had me hooked already, so the idea of cults, I have to say, is just one of my favourite things. I don't know why I'm fascinated by it. I'm not the kind of person that would ever get sucked into a cult because I don't understand how you can be, but I love the psychology behind it, and that's probably why it fascinates me so much. So anything that is cult-like, Manson-like, I really love. So that had me hooked. So with this book, you've also got the filmmaking element, and Kyle and his cameraman Dan, and I love his kind of engineer, splicer, whatever we want to call him, Finger Mouse, great name. And the three of them, going and making this documentary and setting up for it and interviewing these people, that had me hooked as well. I love all the behind the scenes stuff of kind of movie making and filmmaking and documentary making, and it's really wonderful. Obviously, as you can imagine, they're making a film about a cult. This is a horror book, so there are some supernatural elements, really creepy, which I loved, that weave their way in. There's kind of a bit of a mystery element as well. You find out some members of the cult you maybe weren't expecting. Things happen to Kyle and Dan, and particularly in the very beginning where they go and they interview one of the former cult members in this house in London, because it turns out that, unbelievably, the cult actually started in London. And it is properly creepy. It is properly scary. I did have to I was reading this at night and I kind of went, oh, okay, have a quick look around. For any malevolent spirits. It is fantastic. I love this. Like I said, I love all the elements of, and that investigation in terms of, what happened to the cult, what was really going on, and what really happened in the Arizona desert. And also this book jumps between different locations as it goes along and interviews some of the surviving or former members of the cult. And I just think it is the perfect creepy read. Today, I'm choosing to film this on a day where it is pouring with rain, it is cold, it is dark. I wanted darkness to do this because I just feel like it adds to kind of the kind of overwhelming, spooky, creepy atmosphere of something that is about cults and spirits. And today would be the perfect day to actually sit and read this book and really immerse yourself and get into it. And I think, as always, Adam Nevill has done a fantastic job on this book. I love it. It will definitely not be my last Adam Nevill read, I can tell you that. But yeah, I love this book. So if you love any of those elements, if you love Adam Nevill, if you like being spooked and creeped out, if you can take a bit of body horror, it's not too bad, but there is some body horror, some gory horror, let's say. But I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, that is Adam Nevill's Last Days. Yeah, happy reading. Thank you all for watching. Let me know if you've read it. Let me know what you thought of it. And let me know if you've written great books on cults. Thank you all for watching. Stay well and safe. Stay out of the clutches of the cults. And I will see you all soon. Bye.